Is it a taboo? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really, it's sometimes it's so disheartening when I hear some things that happen. It's as if human beings no longer have value. Why not love this child? You don't know why this child was brought under your care. Even if the child is possessed, sometimes these children being possessed, it is not really their fault. All you have to do is find a powerful man of God to help deliver this child. Or if you can no longer cope with this child, take this child back to the parents instead of killing this child. It is unfair. What we ladies do is unfair. If somebody had killed you, you wouldn't be there. God did not, even God protected you to this hour. Do you think you are alive because your father is rich? Or do you think you are alive because you are poor, or you are intelligent or anything? God granted you that mercy to be alive, for you to be useful, for you to care for the needy, for you to care for the fatherless, for you to care for the orphans, for you to contribute in one way or the other. What do? You are being an oppressor. You are an oppressor. How can you be oppressing people under you? Just because you feel you have the power, you have the authority. Mind you, tomorrow does not belong to anybody. Tomorrow does not belong to anybody. Tomorrow belongs to God. Tomorrow belongs to God. If you know you cannot take care of that child adequately, don't take that child. Leave that child back with the parents. And parents, I just want to address you. Instead of you to lose your child just because you want somebody else to care for this child, leave this child with you. If you are drinking garri, drink the garri with the child. If you are eating palm kernel, eat that palm kernel with this child, than somebody else to just send your child to a early grave. You don't know why this God brought that child to your home. That child might be the Joseph of your family, who will deliver your family in the time of famine, of this, the time of famine. That child might be a savior. Don't play with your children. You think, is it easy to give birth to children? Is it easy? You think it's easy? Just because you gave birth to your own children does not mean it is easy. Some people died as a result of giving birth to this same child. You don't know the value. Some people are doing all sorts of things, praying day and night, if they can have only one. If they can even have only one, but you have them many, you don't know their words. You don't know their words. As a mother, as a father, do everything to take care of your children. If you can hawk, go and hawk. If you can go and labor, at least make sure you can try as much as possible. Mind who you are taking your child to, because these children are seeing a lot. If not their madam, is their oga. They are abusing them. They are doing all sort of things, verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, and all that. Please, please, mothers, take care of your children, because tomorrow you will give account of those children. Mind you that those children, they do not belong to you. Those children belongs to God. You are only a caretaker. You are only a caretaker. So you should be careful what you do with your children. You should be careful where you take your children to. You should be careful where you are, who is taking care of your child. You should be careful because you are going to account for those children. God brought them here for a purpose. God did not bring them here for your own purpose. God decided to use you to bring those children here on earth for his own purpose. So don't be careless. Don't just be careless. Don't be careless. All you have to do, if you don't have enough, begin to pray that God should provide for your children. Because God cannot give you children without making provisions for them. Only that there are some things that you don't know. The devil is robbing you of the blessings because you are not well positioned, because you don't know your legal rights, because you don't know how to pray, because you've not been to a place where you will be taught how to pray accordingly for you to be able to have your God-given blessings. That's why it looks as if you can't even have enough to take care of the children that God gave you. Yeah. So you have to know how to pray for God to provide the means to take care of those children. You ogas and madams, please try and be kind. Be kind to these children. Treat them like your own children. The way you beat your own child, because I don't think any parents would want to kill their child. You only correct them with the rod of correction, and later you bring them back with left hand. You beat them with the right hand and bring them back with left hand. You are only correcting them. You are not there to kill them. But if you are beating another person's child with all anger, with all wickedness, because you believe this child is not your child, you maltreat them, you segregate them from your own children. What you give your children is not what you give to them. Where your children sleep is not, you can't even provide adequate things for them. Even sometimes their needs are neglected. Your children are sleeping in a foamy bed, but this house helps some are sleeping on the floor. Your children are eating salad, you will give them leftover garri or leftover food. This is unfair. You think God is there watching? You think God is not watching? Do you think, oh my goodness, do you think you can face the wrath of God for being this unfair? Do you think you can face the wrath of God? You can't face the wrath of God. Please, let us change. Thank you so much. Remain blessed. I wish to see you in the new year. I wish to see every one of you in the new year. And let us develop a kind heart. God bless you.